Sensei is a Japanese word that means teacher, and I teach Isshin-Ryu Karate for the Recreation Department of Bethel Park at Bethel Park Community Center. I've been in Isshin-Ryu Karate for over half a century, and it's been my observation the violence is always emphasized, but the better virtues of karate is seldom seen. In this series, my purpose is to acquaint you, the viewer, with the benefits of martial arts training in general and Isshin-Ryu Karate specifically. So whether you're a martial artist already, or whether you're a person who's thought of taking martial arts, or if you're someone with no interest whatsoever in martial arts, I think you'll find this program to be of benefit to you. My name is Chuck Wallace, but my students call me Sensei. Hello, and welcome to episode 11 of My Students Call Me Sensei. The Chinese call it Qi. The Japanese call it Ki. It usually is associated with Eastern medicine or the Eastern martial arts. As far as the Eastern medicine, most people are familiar with acupuncture. Now, acupuncture is a way to connect the channels that the qi flows through in the human body. The theory is, if your qi is out of balance, that can cause a disease or cause some sort of a abnormality in the human condition. Acupuncture can be used in Chinese medicine to treat that. The other area where qi is known is in the Eastern martial arts. Here, qi is used to increase the flow, the force of the martial art techniques, be it karate, judo, taekwondo, tang soo do, Isshin-Ryu Karate, whatever. So qi and ki are known in these two areas. What is qi? Well, basically, there is no direct interpretation, no direct synonym for qi, but it's really considered to be vital energy. Now, the Taoists of ancient China believed that qi was in every living thing, certainly in human beings, but in animals as well. They even believed that qi was in the plants, that it is life force, and it exists in every area of living creatures. We get our qi from the water we drink and the food we eat, but mostly we get our qi from our breathing. By breathing properly, we can improve and enhance the flow of qi within our bodies. We can also get qi from our pets, our dogs, our cats, from our friends, from the associates that we fraternize with in sports or special interest groups, and that qi benefits us all. Qi is becoming more and more of a curiosity and an interest of Western medicine. Today, I'm going to discuss qi strictly in terms of what I do to balance and build my qi as a martial artist. Now, there is a martial art known as Tai Chi Chuan, and in Tai Chi Chuan, qi is very much a part of the theory. I'm going to perform for you today a few exercises that were designed hundreds of years ago of Tai Chi Chuan, and also Qigong, which is strictly a qi building series of exercises. I do them every day, It only takes a few minutes, but it increases the flow of qi. It has a calming effect. It improves my balance, and I recommend it to everyone. If you're not a martial artist, don't turn that dial, because you can benefit from these exercises just as can anyone who does study the martial arts. Now, in these exercises, there's a lot of weight shifting from one leg to the other. In Tai Chi, they call the leg that has no weight on it the empty leg. The leg that has weight on it is considered the full leg. So we are shifting weight from the empty to the full, from the full to the empty. As I perform these exercises, you'll see that my elbows are never fully straightened. There's always a bend in the elbows. And although you can't tell because I have sweatpants on, the same holds true for my knees. So I'm going to perform these exercises. They only take a few minutes. Then afterward, I'll go back and go over them with a brief explanation of each. Now that I've gone through the routine that I normally do each morning, I'm going to go through it briefly again with a brief explanation. The first thing I do is stand in somewhat of an attention position, as I am now, letting gravity pull the weight down into the floor, down into the ground, while I feel a sense of my upper body being stretched upward as my lower body is sinking downward due to gravity. I might stand like this for 2, 3, or 5 minutes, after which I step into this routine. I have my knees bent, my feet are parallel and straight at about shoulder height. I raise my arms, notice that my wrists are relaxed, okay, no tightness in my arms. I pull in this way, pulling my head back. No strength, no tightness as I push. Just loose and relaxed as I go. Next exercise, I come up. Now I look to my left hand and watch my hand. This is an exercise for the eyes. We come over here, I pass the energy to the other hand and watch that other hand. That hand comes back to this area, I'm watching again. Now I come into the next one where I'm pushing something away, transferring my body weight to my opposite leg, supporting my arm with my opposite hand at the elbow, reaching out with my foot as I do. Then I come to this position holding an energy ball. I turn my torso from one side to the other. This is not a turn from the waist, but from the entire torso. And I turn the ball over as I go from one side to the other. Then I drop my hands in front. I raise my hands up, touching at the wrist. Drop them down this way, completely relaxed. Crossing at the wrists, raising, dropping them down. Crossing at the wrists, dropping them down. Then I go to the next exercise, where I'm reaching up with one hand and pushing down with the other. Each hand holds the energy and passes to the other hand as the hands touch or closely touch. And this is known as pushing heaven and earth, and you can see why. From here, I have an inflatable ball. I let it inflate, I let it deflate, and then I bring my arms down. Now, I'm going to do an exercise where I rotate my shoulders in the sockets, being careful not to use any other muscles that are connecting. The thumbs are against my front of my thighs, and I roll the thumbs, which causes the shoulders to rotate as I go. First in one direction, then in another direction as I go. Next, I stand in this position, put my foot forward, but I keep my weight on my back foot. The arms are back. Hands forward, foot back, foot forward, hands back, and so forth. And the same thing on the other side. And all that time, the weight stays on the one leg as the other leg swings free. And here. Putting my thumb against my navel, I do a circular motion in my lower abdomen. The Chinese call the lower abdomen the Dantian, about 3 to 4 fingers below the navel, about 2 inches in to the body. That's where the qi resides, they believe. And I'm rotating that qi. to build and balance. Stick out my one foot, heel toe, and heel toe. Other foot, heel toe, and heel toe. Keeping the weight on the back foot again. Outside, inside. Outside, inside, and back. Outside, inside. Outside, inside, and back. Now the punches. I raise my left knee, kick out, and punch with the opposite hand. Excuse me. Right knee comes up, kick out, and back. Left knee, kick out, and back. Right knee, kick out, and back, and so on. Partial turn, step out with the foot, and punch. Letting the energy move forward as I shift the weight and breathe in the proper manner. And so forth. Then I finish with the breathing exercise. Inhaling here, exhaling as I go down. Very smooth and easy inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And this is called sinking the chi. Come up to the salute or salutation and here. And that gives you an explanation of what these exercises are about. Do them with no distractions. I wouldn't have any music on. I'd be loose and relaxed, have a calm mind. Be sure to breathe. It helps if you can coordinate your breathing with your movements, but sometimes that takes a while to learn how to do that. But I guarantee you that if you practice these exercises daily, and especially if you can precede the exercise routine with some meditation, you'll be better off for it. I hope this has been of some help to you. Every day, most every day, I do my Isshin-ryu karate. But every single day, I do these exercises of warm-up and building and balancing of chi every single day. And this is for everyone. Young people, middle-aged people, elderly people like myself. When I'm so old that I can't do my karate anymore, I'll be doing my Tai Chi and Qi Gong, Qi building exercises. One thing that I might add, if you're interested in taking a course in Tai Chi, I can tell you that there are a number of qualified instructors here in the South Hills. That's where I learned my Tai Chi. For those of you who want to go into it thoroughly, I'm sure you can find a qualified instructor to teach you the art of Tai Chi. In my case, because I'm a 9th degree black belt in the Isshin-ryu style of karate, I have too many forms already to keep practicing, and I had no time to fit in the total art of Tai Chi. So I incorporated into my daily karate workouts these exercises of Tai Chi and Qi Gong, and they've been very effective for me, very helpful. I might add that if you know how to meditate, Zen meditation, for example, it's a great way to lead into these exercises. And every day, when I do my Tai Chi and Qi Gong exercises, I precede them with meditation. By the way, my episode number 4 of this series, I spent most of the time on Zen meditation. And so if you check in with that on YouTube, that'll give you some ideas as to how that can be of help. Once again, thank you for viewing, and I do look forward to seeing you next time. Thank you.